What's up, everybody? It's Scott X1307 back again. I have my latest comic book haul. Stuff from the flea market. I've got two things from a local shop. I stopped by there to pick up some bags and things. Ended up picking up two books there. And this is all from the morning before our hangout with Tim and Tylox the Mighty. Went out that morning, had some bills to take care of and a couple other things, so went by the flea market and by the comic book store. Came back that afternoon, had a great time, spent about 4.5 hours on a hangout, had a blast. It was a great day, one of the best days I've had in a while, actually. Really good time. First off, I'll start off here with the things I picked up at the comic book store. Only picked up two things, like I said. I had started out picking up Magneto with issue number 1, and just with issue number 5, just stopped picking it up. But I grabbed issue number 6 they had there. They had the Guardians of the Galaxy variant cover. It was cover price $3.99. It's pretty cool because originally they wanted like $10 for it, so I went ahead and picked that up. Gonna try to get back into Magneto. It was a pretty good series. Just something had to go at the time, and I decided to drop Marvel books and go to only Image and other indie titles. But I'm gonna try to get back into that. And while I was there, I was going through their graphic novel section, and I found this, Batman Son of the Demon. Not gonna lie, I saw this in Vin Cruz's video where he pointed out this should be the first proper appearance of Damian. Plus, it's supposed to be a really great story with Ra's al Ghul. Haven't read that before, so they had it there, cover price, so it was $8.95. Not bad for a prestige graphic novel. And that's the only two things I picked up at the comic book store, besides some bags. My girlfriend ended up picking up about I don't know, 10 or 12 issues of Red Sonja. But earlier, before that, went to the flea market. I get there, and once again, you know, I'm trying to get there early, and you can get there, it's before 9 o'clock, and I get there and I walk in and I see there's a guy there, and I've noticed on weekends when he's there before I do, I miss out on a lot of books, and there's been a couple of times, you know, I've got to see what was in this little stack, and yeah, he picks up a lot of the same stuff, Silver, Bronze Age stuff that I'd pick up. Thor, Tales to Astonish, Silver Age Spider-Man, things like that. So I'm going to start calling him my nemesis. I've talked to him before. He's a pretty cool guy. It's just he gets there before I do. He gets all the books I want. I'm sure when I get there before he does, I grab all the stuff he wants. So it's kind of a give and take thing, but anyway, first one to show, picked up something that's not comic books. I picked up some VHS tapes, actually. But I picked them up for one reason. They're 50 cents a piece, and it's Star Wars. I found 1984, so this is a version before they did the digital remastering and things like that. Very cool. These are becoming harder to find. People that really collect Star Wars, this is the versions, you know, that they want to collect. And I was able to find Episode 4, Empire Strikes Back. This is from 84 as well. And Return of the Jedi, which is from 1986. All three original movies, original form, no digital touch-ups, no added scenes, no changing whether Han shot first or not. Pretty cool. Alright, now on to comic books. Believe it or not, this week I picked up more DC and Marvel back issues than Indie. That's the first for me in a long time. So I'll start off with a few indie books I picked up. Got a Dark Horse Comics number 21, mainly because this has a Predator story, but there is, it's weird, in the first page, the table of contents page, it says the first story is supposed to be the character Mecha, but it's actually the Predator story, so they got that mixed up. Well, it's in good shape. These Dark Horse Comics books are pretty cool. And then I found some neat Grendel issues. Grendel Tales, 4 Devils, 1 Hell. It's issue 3 of 6. And issue 4 of 6. Yeah, I love those covers there. Matt Wagner, very awesome. And then another issue from the Comico series. Grendel number 14. This has got a cool Ken Stacy cover. Very nice. And believe it or not, that's all the indie books I picked up. I know, it's amazing. I'm the indie guy and I picked up very few. But it had some good stuff. 20-cent books, Marvel and DC. You know, nothing worth a fortune, but some pretty cool things. Picking up some of the Blackest Night tie-ins. I missed out on that, you know, a few years ago. So I picked up this Blackest Night. It's Outsiders 25. You also had Suicide Squad 67 from Blackest Night. That's a really, really cool cover there. This is Prelude to Blackest Night. Titans number 15. And then Blackest Night Titans, the little mini series. This is 3 of 3. And then I thought this was neat. I found both these issues. I've been hearing some talk about this series. I found issue number 1. It looks like 2 variant covers, or there's 2 different covers, same issue. Both covers are pretty cool, but it is Infinite Crisis issue number 1. Thought that was pretty neat. Jeff Johns, Phil Jimenez, pretty cool. Okay, and that's my DC books. On to Marvel. Really liked these characters when I was a kid. Cloak and Dagger. I have most of their regular series. The first regular series. Got all the mini series. I think I need one more issue of this. But this is issue 12 and 13, Cloak and Dagger. It's featuring Dr. Doom in these 2 issues as well. Pretty cool. I thought this was pretty neat. Ghost Rider cover, Marvel Age 87. I don't think it's anything special. Missed out on World War Hulk. So I see issues of this that tie into the regular story. Try to pick them up. This is World War Hulk 3 of 3 X-Men. And picked this up. Looked pretty neat. Black Panther from Dark Reign. This is number 1. Got a female Black Panther on the cover. A Secret Invasion one-shot. Who Do You Trust? That was pretty cool. I saw this little mini-series. It was 5 issues. All 5 were there. Art looks pretty neat. I looked inside. Looks like a lot of action, a lot of blood, a lot of fighting. So I said, what the hell, 20 cents a piece. All 5 cost me $1. It's Fool Killer White Angels from the Max line. Let's see, I got all 5 issues. Issue 1, issue number 2, looks like with the Punisher there. Issue number 3, 4, and 5. Well, we'll see if that's pretty good. I like these covers. Again, this is it's a one-shot from the X-Men Messiah War. This is X-Force and Cable. Yeah, just 2 different covers. I guess you got the regular and the variant edition. Looked pretty cool. Figured I'd pick that up. 20 cents a piece. I picked this up just for the cover. This is Runaways 28. This cool zombie cover. I like that. Thought it was very neat. And last 2 20-cent books. I was surprised. These were laying on top. There was a stack about this thick laying on top of the boxes. A couple of people had asked if they were anybody's books, and everybody said no. So I decided to look through them. Glad I did. Did not find the real key issue of this little series, but these were cool nonetheless. For 20 cents. Found a Logan's Run #1. There was actually 2 copies. Gave one to my girlfriend, so we got 1 apiece. And there was also #5 there. Whoever, I guess, the guy at the flea market bought it from had originally wanted $5 for it. I don't know what he got, but I paid 20 cents. Pretty cool. Wish it would have been issue #6. But oh well. Alright, now on to this stuff is pretty cool. These are the price books I picked up. Picked up a few, not too many though. Nothing really huge here, but pretty neat things. Got from DC Detective Comics 585. Just really love that cover. Batman in a sewer covered in rats. That was pretty cool. This is early Batmans are neat. I find them cheap. I pick them up. Batman 341. It's a pretty cool cover here. It's Jim Aparo. These books are actually in really good shape. I was really kind of excited to find this issue. I wish this was in a little bit better shape, but it's not too bad. It's probably VG, but it's Forever People #10 with Deadman on the cover. There's another issue. Check off of that list. And last DC priced book, I saw this. Never picked up a lot of this character, but this cover looked very neat, very bright and colorful. It's in pretty good shape, and it's Murphy Anderson, so I picked it up. Hawkman #17. It's also got a villain based on Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. Big Edgar Allan Poe fan, so figured what the hell. It was only $6. 25% off. So, alright, now some Marvel books. This is one my girlfriend picked up, and she got home and found out it was a double, so I figured I'd take it. It's Conan 128. It's a pretty cool cover. I believe it's Gil Kane. Looks like he's fighting some medieval zombies there. This book here is in excellent shape. I'm sure it's reprints, but I like the cover, and It's a neat character, cosmic stuff, which I'm wanting to pick up more of. This is Life of Captain Marvel #2. I believe I have another one of these somewhere that I picked up a few months ago. I'll have to dig through my stuff. But yeah, it's $4. I don't know if I overpaid for it. Don't care. And here is Captain America #152. I picked this up because it's in really good shape. It's got the Falcon in it, a bright yellow cover, which I'm usually not a big fan of yellow, but on comic book covers with the right color combinations makes it really pop. I don't think there's anything key about that book, but I could be wrong. And the last book, I believe this, whoops, there you just saw it. Last book, I was actually standing there and the guy, he comes out behind the counter and he hands this to the guy I was talking about, the other collector that's shopping there, my nemesis. And he looks it over and he says, no, he already has this, and he goes to stick it back in the box, and I'm like, oh, let me look at that. It's what I consider an early issue of Amazing Spider-Man. It's below 100. It's in really good shape except for a crease that runs about half an inch from the spine, runs up. It's almost like a subscription crease, but it's not in the middle. It's very faint in most places, bright color here and there a little bit, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Pages are off-white, not brown. Corners are a little soft, but there's no tears, no loose pages. Staples are still nice and tight and intact. No spine creases coming from the edge, which was surprising to me. Maybe a couple of small ones, but it's in really good shape. Amazing Spider-Man '81. It was $9, a little more than I usually like to pay, but it's in really good shape. 25% off. Early Spider-Man. Figure what the hell. And that's it. That was my stuff for this past weekend. I said, did all that, took care of a few things, and came home, had the hangout with Tim and Tylox, and had a great time. Now I gotta sit down and watch me some movies on tape. I wonder how many of you young guys out there have never seen a VHS tape. Yeah, I thought this was cool though. 50 cents a piece. Original versions. Yeah. Alright. Thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you liked the stuff. Everybody take care. And like always, keep reading those books. Later.